suppose it. Got to untangle. We want us to reach still in the backyard, right? So let's start from here.
On it along the fence side.
Hmm?
The fence side. Yes, guys. So we're about to water the garden, and of course, my husband is detangling the horse. The horse is very long. Yes, we hand water everything. We don't have any sprinkler system or anything like that. So we hand water everything. By the way, I know that you can hear the hens in the background. They are actually they're actually in the pen. They wasn't feed or anything like that as yet. So yes, as long as they see anybody on the outside and they are still locked up, they would they would
Perform.
make a lot of noise. Where you going there? He's stretching out the horse. Yes, guys. So we're gonna be watering, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of update of what's going on in the garden. So yes. So while he's doing that, I have this space that I want to definitely show you. This is of course the new area, right? That my lovely, wonderful father-in-law set up for me. You remember I had this area right here? So yes, look at it here. This is a bed that he actually did in this area for me. You can see this right here is cow manure. So I had that cow manure put into that bed, so I just have to like level it out and stuff like that. And then this is him wetting the bed. You know, you definitely need to get the acid out of the cow manure, right? So you can do that by like soaking the manure like in a trench or in a drum or something of water. Putting in the trench is going to be better because you have so much more water, right? Or you can wash the manure or you can add limestone, right? And then I have my little container here, which I have to fill up a little bit more. I think I'm going to plant ginger in there. And
Not the
then,
cat.
not the cat ginger, no. And so here I have another bed, right? So he set up another bed for me. All right, that's this. So yes, so I have like two really long bed, right? This is what they're looking like. So I do have extra space to plant. So I had a banana on this tree right here that actually fell down, and so the banana was taken off, and we actually cut the tree because whenever you rip a banana, you would actually cut the tree. So I'm gonna take this tree here and cut it up a little bit more, and I'm gonna add it actually into the bed to make compost. Alright, so my husband is here and he is watering. So I have some plants that I need to transplant, right? So I am going to definitely transplant those. So those plants are some mustard callaloo that I purchased, right? So guys, when I see plants, and especially if it's something that I don't have and I have the space to try it, I definitely love trying out new plants. So you want to come on the journey with me as we plant some mustard callaloo. I have some okra, I have some bora, I have some more green and purple cabbages. Yes, I have some more green and purple cabbages. And what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I was supposed to buy a few lettuce because I'm going to show you in a bit what happened to the garden, right? So we're definitely going to have some garden update right here. All right. So yes.
So,
So we're heading over to the garden now.
what we doing? We watering from out here?
And no, from inside through the or you can just pull it over.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me go around. Let me go around. Yes. So look at my bed. Actually, my
Put this right.
father-in-law now finished setting up my bed completely. Look, I think you should do this part from the outside
Yeah,
because
cause
it get
the
too
cabbage
much a
there.
plant. Alright guys, so he's gonna do this part from the outside because of the situation in here.
Grapes coming along nice.
So let's start from our little grape, right? So you
Not too
see
much water too.
they're coming along really nice. They're actually starting to have like really long
Vine.
branches so that they're gonna start to vine. Alright, so there they are. That's it right there. And then you remember this, alright? See my tomato, you see my tomato? Let's start to flower. So remember, alright, that you need to tap the flower. So whenever you're watering tomato, you don't water the top of it, right? Because tomato don't like moisture. So you want to water the root, alright?
Okay,
So
okay,
you want to
okay.
keep the water on the root. Yeah, they don't really like moisture on the leaf, and that can also lead to disease, right? And so, yes, so the corn, right? They are coming along nicely. All of the corn, right? Start to have foam on them, right? And so this one here is now coming out. All of them have little foam on them. So this is good. So we're just gonna wait for these to pull up. Right? We're just gonna wait for these to pull up. So we have to water now because the rainy season is almost over. Right? And so when the rainy season is over, the sun come out really hot, and of course evaporation is something that happens in probably hours. The plant will get really dry really quick. And guys, look at this. We're having a new banana. Can you see it? Yes. We're having a
Full
new
bunch.
banana bunch coming out. These are the okras, the eggplants. I think something I don't know. This eggplant they're putting on leaf, yes, but not as how I want it to be. So I definitely have to watch at this up here. You see up here? So this here right here is a lot of
Shade.
foliage from the banana, and this can block the sunlight. At first they were striving nicely, right? Without the sunlight, but they were having a little bit of sunlight, and I thought that would have been sufficient for them. But I think it's something I have to reevaluate because I think they're supposed to be much larger, right? Here is the bell pepper, bell pepper. I think that I have to do some amendment to this soil. I'm not sure because I see these two leaves right here. They have like this little, I'm not sure, right? And this one right here. But apart from that, and here, the plant is okay. but just those yellowing of the leaf, and that shows like a deficiency, right? Look at my purple cabbage in here, coming along wonderfully. Wonderfully. We also have this purple cabbage right here that is coming along. Guys, I'm going to have a little bit of time. I was really busy in the last week, and so I'm going to have a little bit of time this afternoon, and I'm going to definitely do some mowing, do some weed control, right? Look at this spring onion. Look at her right here. Right, so I'm definitely going to do some weed control and stuff like that. Because you see this, all of this, it's weed. Right? So you don't want this. All of this help to take away nutrients from your soil. Right? So yes, these are the eggplants right here. And so we finished setting up this box. I need to add more mold. But you see, we still do have two cabbages. This cabbage went to World War and come back. It's really struggle, but it's here. So let's see what's gonna happen. And this one right here is coming along nicely. Alright? So over here, our cover crop and our root tuber, which is a sweet potato, is taking over. It's going crazy. And if you look here, remember that bit of melon that we had? It's actually coming up nicely and it's starting to vine. So I'm going to leave that there and I'm actually going to add some more to the root. Right? We also have our lovely flower. It's coming up nicely here. Right? And yes, this bed. We have a pepper somewhere in between here. We have a pepper and we also have an eggplant. Right? That is coming up nicely here. Where is the pepper? The pepper is here. This is the pepper. I definitely need to do something about that pepper here because she's not looking so, you know. So I definitely need to do something as well about this sweet potato. It's taking over. And guys, something I don't know. Look at this. Yeah, what do you think this is? Seems to be some kind of turf pest that is eating the sweet potato. I'm not sure. I didn't see anything. I've been searching, but I didn't see anything because this look like droppings, if I'm not lying. Alright? So yes. So this container here is normally where I would put my shell out. Right? So I'm going to set it up. I'm starting to use it as a starter bed. I'm not sure as yet. I do have these two other pepper to transplant, right? And look at my pepper. She is ripening. So I do have ripe pepper to put in my nice cook up. This is the only pepper tree right now that has fruit on it. And she's an old pepper tree from my previous set of pepper that I already ripped out and taken out. Right? And then I have my nice yellow plant right here. And guys, look at this here. And so I had some work, like I told you, my father-in-law did some work in here for me. And then I came and I saw this. So I think it's broken. Yeah, I think it's broken. Yep. So I definitely need to take this out, even though it hurt my heart because it had so much of fruits on it. So I'll definitely cut this out. Alright, so no pain, no gain. Is that right, babe? No pain, no gain. So look at my basil. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the scent of this thing. Very beautiful. Right?
My
They
wife,
must please put some water here.
my wife cried when she saw
Hey, I didn't cry. But
the tomato. She's like, out, out, everybody out. Leave my garden alone. Nobody's to come back in here.
no, it's that, you plant something and then, you watch it grow and then you would come and you would see that, oh my, it's broken or something like that. So look at our bell pepper. She's coming along nicely. She's flowering. If you notice, there is no damage, like no burning of the leaf or browning of the leaf or anything like that. So you can tell that she's doing well. Guys, one of the reasons that made me upset and want to cry is right here. You remember right here, I had a very large lettuce plant. So I came in, but what I think happened is that the gate was left open and one of the hen, I think it was Midget that came in and picked on it, right? So she picked out the whole lettuce and ripped it out. So I replaced it with a mustard colony, right? So this is what the mustard colony looks like, right? And then she also damaged this cabbage. Remember how big this cabbage was? So you notice here. So she also damaged this cabbage here. Let's take off some of the damage leaf. So she also damaged this cabbage. But I have hope. I have hope. I know it's gonna come back.
Midget was having a market day.
Yeah, I know it's gonna come back, man. Yeah,
She was
so
having a
yep.
moment.
Let's go over to this bed. Look what we have. Guys, we have fruit. We have tomatoes. And look, look, look. No, 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 no. Not in here. Come on. Come on. And look who is out here.
Ginger, the one
Ginger.
that we're not going to plant.
Yes, so let's move over to this bed. Like I was showing you guys, so we do have fruits, right? We do have tomatoes. And then on this bed as well, I lost a lettuce. Remember we had another big lettuce here. So I did lost this lettuce. And this one here, yes. And this one here, they started to eat. Alright, I need to get this hen out.
She's looking for food. She wants the good stuff.
I need to push her out. And let me lock the gate. Yes. So they were starting to pick on this here as well, right? And then look at her. Look at how beautiful she looks. Wonderful, wonderful, right? And then we have this cabbage that is coming along, I see. And this one, and this whole bed is with cabbages. I transplanted this one yesterday. This is a purple and a mustard colony. Right, so I did transplant a mustard colony on this bed. Remember, I was making amendment to this bed, so I'm finished. Right, I still need to add some I think some limestone here. So this is my purple cabbage that I had. She's coming along nice, and the rest mustard and mustard, and I also put some more mustard. Yes, I also put some more mustard and some more purple cabbage here. I so have mustard, mustard, purple cabbage, purple cabbage. So this is what this bed is looking like, right? Wonderful, wonderful. So this is this bed right here, right? And then right here again, you remember this stem, this branch? It had like lots of tomato, but this is another branch that suffer the consequences of us trying to do some weed control. Remember this area, what it looked like? It had lots of weed and so forth. So yes, my father-in-law, I want to say a big thanks and shout out to him. He did help me get this weed under control in this area. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this here. I know she's gonna come up again. So I'm trusting for her to come up. And then I have this little gal here, and she's starting to blossom. She's starting to flower. Remember to tap your flower. You self pollinate. So as you tap your flower, you're gonna have pollination. Alright? And our fine time is there. Let's check out the culantros. Look at how they're spreading. like wildfire. And we also have our bell pepper here. Right, our bell pepper is doing good. And look at this lettuce. So this lettuce is the same size as the others that were destroyed. You see how big here? Yes, so this were that was the size of the lettuce that were damaged. So from across here we have our flowers, right? And composting bin. The tea is doing really well. Wow, guys, I'm so surprised at this pepper. It actually took off. This was a little tiny mini pepper, and it actually grew. Yeah, this is a next right here. It took off, and she's doing so well. Alright, guys, so that is it. I see that my papa is starting flower again. Alright, so that is it. The pepper was finished. This has to be dismantled a little bit because, of course, weed control. Right, and then our sweet potato is in here again. It's doing 40. So, yeah, this is what the garden is looking like. Garden is managed to line, water it, you have to use the water, and some misbehaving.
Ah.
Yeah, so today I'm gonna do some more.
See, when you're passing the tomatoes, when Pat is in the garden, you have to move like this. Ninja, Mission Impossible.
Yeah, yeah. In the back area, the new bed. Of course, I don't want me. I have to get this control as well. So I'm on the top of that. Hopefully this afternoon. So guys, thank you again for coming along and looking like subscribe and continue to follow so that you can have more Guyanese garden videos. Alright, remember if I can do it, you can do it too.
592 Backyard Garden.
That's right.
Hmm. She
Yes.
came up with the name.
Yes, guys, I never planted broccoli, but I have some broccoli seedling that I want to put down. It's gonna be the first time for me, so I will take you along that journey with me in the video. Alright, so you guys take care. Have a
So
wonderful.
long, farewell, until we meet again.
Remember, you can do it. You can do it. Love you. Bye.